All right, add or subtract with unlike radicals. So this is where things start getting tricky, so pay attention. Right here, we have unlike radicals. We've got the square root of 18, square root of 32. Those are not the same. So we're going to take each one of these and simplify it, just like we did last week. So what that looks like is we're going to do just this 18 first. So let me see if I can do this and cover it. Yeah. All right, so I left my 2 on the outside of the parentheses, and I'm going to factor out 18. Factors of 18 are 9 and 2. 2 is prime, so that's as low as it can go. But 9 can be factored into 3 and 3. All right, so I've got my prime factors. The 2 that was originally on the outside is going to stay on the outside. And then my prime factors go under my radical. 3 times 3 is like 3 squared. Well, the square root of 3 squared is just 3. So this 3, since there's 2 of them, moves to the outside. So my outside would end up being 2 times 3 times the square root of 2. Right? Since I have 2 3's in here, I moved it to the outside. 2 times 3 is 6. So instead of 2 times the square root of 18, we changed it to 6 times the square root of 2. All right, so I've got that one simplified, and now I just kind of have to wait with it for a second. 2 times the square root of 32, 2 stays on the outside, and we're going to factor out 32. You see my factor tree right here. My 2 from the outside stays on the outside, and then all of my prime factors go inside my radical. We're going to start grouping them together. You've got 2 2's here, 2 2's here, so they would move to the outside. Well, I already have a 2 on the outside, so I'd have to take the 2 I already have times the pair that I brought out times the other pair that I brought out. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, and then I still have 1 2 left inside the radical. So this would simplify to 8 times the square root of 2. And then the last one, I have the square root of 72. So I factored out 72 with a factor tree and put all of my prime factors in the radical. I'm going to pick out the pairs. So there's a pair of 3's, a pair of 2's. So the 3 is going to move to the outside. The 2 is going to move to the outside. 3 times 2 is 6. I have 1 2 left, so that stays inside the radical. Now, if you see my 3 terms, now I have like radicals. The square root of 2 is the same in all of them, so I can just do 6 plus 8 plus 6. I get 20, and then inside my radical is the square root of 2. All right, last piece of your notes I want you to do is I want you to pause this video and go ahead and solve these, please.